hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh.
Okay, now we want to move on to the second part of our video today for crocheting, and we are going to be doing the beautiful heart. If you can see here, we have a big heart there, but we won't be doing something as big as that. We are just going to do a small sample, and I'm going to explain right now how you can make one to fit your head or any size. Now you will take a tape measure. This is inches, this is centimeters, so whichever side you will take it and measure your head, or the head of the person you want to make for. So you can see mine is about 22 inches there about. So that will be the circumference of your heart all around. Then you can take, and however long you want it to be, get the middle of your head, however long you want it to be. If you wanted to have an extra thing for standing, like some Rastafarians do, or some people, you can measure the length you want. Maybe like me, I wanted to cover my ears, so I'll do something like that, and you'll see it's about 11. That's the height. So from the middle of your head to where you want it to reach, or if you want it longer and you want to fold, so you can just add a few more inches, then you will fold it up. So we are going to do a very simple heart. There are so many ways of making a heart. Now I'm using a 6mm hook. To begin, we make a magic circle. Wrap twice and then one over, the third one over. Input your hook in between this and grab that yarn, pull it through. Okay, I hope you've seen that. I'll start again. 1, 2, over, input and grab the yarn, and make sure you're grabbing the yarn that comes from the ball, not from the tail. So you can put that aside like that. So you grab that yarn like that, pull, then holding all your threads together, remove your fingers, and then chain 1. Then chain 1, 2, go yarn over into that circle. We'll do a double crochet, so that makes 2 double crochets, 3 double crochets. Let me add 4 double crochets. And if you can see how we can remember a double crochet, you yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. That's 5, 6 double crochets. Then we'll pull our circle closed using that tail yarn there. Once you've pulled your circle close, come all the way to the beginning. That is the top of the chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, and that is where we will slip knot, or rather we will join our circle. You can see that I've joined. So I'll chain 1 again, 2, 3. That counts as a double crochet. So this counts as your first double crochet, the chain 3. So we'll go once again into the very same stitch and do another double crochet, 2, then 2 double crochets in each stitch around,
truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking.
As you see, we have come to our end. So we'll go to the first stitch and join with a slip stitch. You should count and you have 12 stitches all around. In the next round, what we are doing is increasing the stitches around so we can get the circumference of our hearts. But this is just a sample. So we chain 3 again. That counts as 1 stitch. So in the next we'll do 2 stitches. Then 1 stitch in the next, which is 1 double crochet. Then 2 double crochets in the next. So this is increasing, so you will continue that pattern. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets in the next, 1 double crochet in the next, 2 double crochets in the next. Continue that pattern around. I'll meet you at the beginning. As you can see, we've come to the end of our row. We have 18 stitches, sorry. So we will join to the top of our chain 3 once more. Now as you can see, we've increased from our very small circle to this. Now, depending on the circumference of your head, you will take your tape measure and measure from the middle of your head. So put that from side to side. If you can see, from side to side. Find out how many centimeters is. That's like about 7.5 to about 8 centimeters. So depending on your measurement, you will keep adding until you are, is this called a diameter? Until it reaches 7.5 centimeters. So something like this. Now if we can use this heart here, so something like that until about 7 thereabout. So you keep increasing, like you see, this is just something about here. So you keep increasing with each round until your heart measures that diameter of 7, or whatever diameter you've measured for your head. So now as you increase, if you see, we started by doing 2 in each stitch, then we went to 1, then 2. So the next row of increases will be 1 in the first stitch, 1 in the second stitch, then 2 in the next stitch, all around. Then the next pattern will be 1 1 1 1 2, then 1 1 1 2 all around. Then the next row will be 1 1 1 1 2 until you have enough stitches around for your diameter that you've measured your head from side to side. Or if you measure from like this, the diameter of your head, then when you reach that point, because this is a sample, we are not going to do the full thing. When you reach that point, you will stop increasing, and now you will do 1 double crochet in each stitch around. Now that will bring the heart down. That's what's going to bring the heart down. Instead of it keeping going round and round, it will bring it down. And now from there is what you will measure your length, the length of your heart. So for this, our example, our diameter is something like this. Then when you reach there, you measure the length of the heart you want, and you keep going until you've reached the length that you want. So there is our heart. Now if I was to go down, I will now start doing chain 3. We will start the same way. then 1 double crochet in each stitch around. I've finished my sample and I've joined the last round. So what I'll do is I chain 1. That's how we always end. I'll pick up my pair of scissors, cut, and pull it through and secure. Now you see we have 2 tails, one that comes from the middle and one that comes from the end. What we'll do is weave in all the tails so that our work can look presentable. This is just a sample, so don't worry why it looks so small. I know once you've understood this process, you can make one for yourself, or if you'd like a hat, as my host Susie mentioned earlier, please order one.
Yes,
for yourself.
You should, people. Okay.
So let me weave in the ends, then I'll show you the finished product. As you can see, we have our finished sample right here. It's just a tiny thing. If you have a doll, that's how you know you can make it from any size, from something like this to something like this. So as you use those measurements I've let you know, you can make any size of hat. So this hat, when completed, looks something like that. So there is our hat. It's just a small sample, but it's a completed sample right there. So if you want to get in touch with me, you can find me on Facebook, Shalom Orembo. Always glad to get messages from you, or at SWK Creations. Feel free to reach us there. Thank you.
I hope and I know you guys have learned something. And by the way, kama kuna baby shower, just order 10, 5, 3 sweater, anything. Make your baby to look cute. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and by the way, comment down there. Bye bye.